All right. Welcome. It is time as we begin our Planescape for today. Last we left off, our crew had begun their journey from Glorium into the land Yggdrasil and have gone down the world tree to the depths of Jotunheim and in gone down and sacrificed much. Simone has carved her eye out to gain sight into worldly tunnels between places, and as such gained a fast travel to the palace of Utgard and Loki, and they stand in the presence of the one God Loki himself, who seems corrupted by the powers of a yellow rose that blooms and grows even in frigid ice, as it churns from a seed and seems to envelop the hall and the giants within, and our crew having at least proven to be entertaining, if not convincing, have brought the attention down and slowly been positioning themselves to make a move. And we left off right as they were about to do so. So we will begin with the insanity here. Now, in this moment, we've got Simone, Naylan, and Patient ready to go, while Silver and Califarin had just completed their distracting moments here. And a moment was made to hopefully deal or banish or somehow extricate this rose from the place, and hopefully not incur the wrath of the 60-foot-tall giant who brims with ice and a sword of carved runes that itself is about 20 feet. So, that. Simone, Naylan, and Patient, what would you like to do?
You said how far away is the seed?
So it is about 40 feet down.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so I would be in position to already grab it, right?
So I believe I think one last I was like you could you could do either way. You could try to grab the root, or you could try to jump down and get to that seed.
Okay. I am flightless. Hold on. Wait a second. Am I flightless? I get a flying speed in a wild shape, don't I? I do.
You do? I don't know if you can cast a spell in the wild shape.
No, I could action shift, action unshift.
2 turns. Depends if you want to do over 2 turns.
Because I'd have to.
And then cast, If you want to let that much battle go out above, that's up to you.
Fudge. Okay.
How close do you need to be?
I need to get 40 feet down. So could I, in theory, and I know that the rules would have to determine it, but is it even possible physically for me to grab onto the root itself and like slide down Tarzan style?
You could certainly try.
Okay. I think I might try. Okay, hold on. Let me think for a moment. Because I have items that might help me. Okay, so I feel like I could like stab into it with like a dagger or something and like use that to help me on my way down.
Okay.
I don't know. Just kidding. I don't have a dagger, but I do have rope. Okay, so
you're trying to make like the rope thing going down?
yeah, kinda. Yeah, like throw it around the side and kind of like shimmy my way down if possible.
Okay. I like it. So give me an acrobatics check.
Please. Okay. Okay. I got +1.
You also have exhaustion.
I'm exhausted. This surely will go well. So disadvantage ×2 because I'm exhaustion level 2.
No, so you're just yeah, exhaustion doesn't matter. You just roll disadvantage.
Okay. Here's the first one. And it's taking forever because hardware acceleration's off. No. God. I think the first one's a 2. Love that. Love that. Do I bother rolling? I'm rolling.
I mean, there's technically one worse option.
Could be a 1. Could be a 1. I hate my fucking rolls. It's a 3.
All right. So with the
I fall to my death, finally.
What is your acrobatics?
My acrobatics is +1, so
the big 3. Okay, perfect. With the rope, as does prevent you from getting thorn damage, because the way you're using it there is you go down. But you do end up coming down for 6 bludgeoning damage.
okay.
And you fall prone next to the root. Your movement is used up, but you are within touch distance. Just
All
really
right.
hard on the fly
Just
on your back.
okay. So cartoon style, just like a pile of like feathers, like poof. A little hand reaches out from the feathers and pokes the seed. And I need a 16 or better.
Okay, let's see disadvantage. Let's see what happens.
Come on, please.
That is a 14.
No way. Holy crap. Okay. Do I even need to roll damage or it takes max, right?
It takes maximum damage.
Woo-hoo. Which is 64.
Indeed. All right, so let me do that. So I do it this way. Perfect. All right. So you touch it. Let's see here. It shivers hard as Uthengarden Loki screams himself, almost in pain, looking treacherous little, and roars and yowls as ice begins to flow around him and the room. The temperature begins to drop immediately as we go to Patient Whisperer and or Naylin.
Well, now that it's popping off, I'm just gonna I take out just like a regular old gun. It's a pistol. And I cock it and I go, ah! And then I'm gonna shoot down there.
Let's do it.
Okay. That is a dirty 20.
right.
Okay, I'm going to favored foe. Oh, I'm assuming it hit.
It does hit.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna favored foe it for another D6. And let's see. Is this a creature?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm also going to stasis strike it just for the extra damage. So that's gonna be a D8 in addition to that. And also, I have anti-magic strike. Would you say that it is concentrating on a spell?
No, it's not concentrated.
Okay, great. So then that's just a plain old D6. Okay. All right. This is total of 25 damage. And I do need a wisdom save, but I don't really. This part is really, it doesn't matter. But wisdom save DC 15.
Got it. That's
How
8.
wise is the nut? Yeah.
It is restrained, if that makes a difference.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Not it going nowhere. Very good. It is officially sappied there.
Nice.
Liquid running out. Patient.
PW is going to extend his arm out and he's going to look for a spot on the seed that's like blackened from the blight. And he is going to have his hand transform into a cannon. He's going to shoot down at it.
All right. Simone is down there.
YOLO. Actually,
mean,
we live many times, so you only live ? YOLO
I think it's Yolm. You only live now. Anyway, so I started blasting.
Sword blast.
Let's see if we can get it to actually roll. That is a 19.
19 hits.
24. That is 8 psychic damage. And then, does the seed count as adjacent to Simone down there?
Yep.
And there's always going to be some sneak attack against that seed. One, two. For 11 more, so a total of 20 psychic damage.
Nice.
And if there's time in this moment, I could bonus action and fire again.
You can, yeah.
Okay, that is what will happen. See a second pulse. I'm trying to go for the same spot I hit the first time.
Did you roll?
Yes, that is a dirty 20.
Perfect. That hits.
Uh, 10 more psychic.
Okay. Very good. All right, then in that case, we'll go to California and Silver. And you are both muted if either. Okay.
Thank you. So this giant in front of me has reacted to being in pain.
Mhm.
So I'm going to punch him, and then I'm going to try to grab him using my brute force ability.
Oh man,
So first, the attacks.
let's go.
am afeared.
Attack 1, 17 to hit.
That hits.
Attack 2 is a natural 1.
Nice. That does not hit.
So that's 9 magical bludgeoning.
Nice.
And then I'm going to try to grapple.
You got it.
And then I'm just gonna double check something. Class features.
You have advantage if they're, I think, medium or smaller.
They are not.
They're not.
60 feet is not medium.
Extra medium.
So it's a disadvantage, but what's the worst that could happen? It's a 10.
10, that is going to be a fail. They got a 16.
Oof.
They are big.
Also, because I have it and I'm going to use it, I'm going to have like an extra 3 damage from Fury of the Small.
Okay, so that would be 12. It's out of the 9. Perfect.
And that's my turn.
All right, Kelifern.
Well, D&D Beyond's acting weird. What does the room look like?
It is a large icy hall with a crack over in the corner with for you to get down with the seed coming out. Other than that, it is like he was sitting on a throne, and there are various chairs and tables with some food on it and water.
Okay. How many giants?
3.
Huh. Okay. How far is the yellow flowers?
About 40 feet. 40 feet across, and then another 40 feet down.
Yeah.
It's about 80, I guess, would be.
Can't see my. What is my movement? This is really hard on my phone, but the website's down. I'm trying. I cannot see my movement speed, so you know what? I guess I will. Okay, so the big giant here, how far is he from me?
I think about 20.
Okay, so I will go up to the giant, and I will use my short sword on him. I'm going to jump into his space first, and then I swing. That's 16. Does that hit?
Yes, 16 hits.
Okay. All right. That's 18 damage, piercing.
Is that magical?
It's magical.
Okay.
And I will swing again. 13.
13 hits.
Oh, okay.
He's big.
9 piercing.
All right.
And I think that's everything. Yes. That's all.
You got it. All right. He raises and puts out his sword as he activates and casts some magic. Say that can't remember if counterspell or not. As the room goes, and you find yourselves falling towards the ceiling. And everyone can make a dex save to prevent this.
This
Is
is a
it-
spell? Sorry.
It is.
Is it pulling us?
You're falling.
Because I'm flying right now. I'm just curious.
Yeah, but you're beating your wings down. So you just
Oh.
go quickly up.
Okay.
If we're exhausted, do we still have disadvantage?
I don't think you get it on saves. So they could straight roll on saves.
Okay.
Oh, 21.
1. All right, you grab onto part of the plant, I think, Naylan. You're holding on to this thing that now seems to seethe with anger.
See. There's a putt there somewhere.
All right, Simone, what was your save?
18.
18. You're able to hold on tight to that seed.
Yeah.
Gallifar and
What kind of save?
Dex.
19.
19 saves. You're able to grab a hold of just a piece of his boot as it goes forward. And patient.
That's a 17.
17. Very good. It's able to stick a dagger quickly into the ice. And set yourself in silver.
16.
16. You fly straight up to the ceiling. And crash hard into it. For 36 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh. Are the other giants affected or just us?
As you put the sword out, you saw them grab onto something.
Gotcha.
They made it like, here it goes. We're aware what he was doing. All right. And then he looks at this and will complete his movement by going over and I guess carrying Kelifern with them, so you're onto his boot. Over to the crevice here. And we'll go to Simone.
Does this sound any better, by the way?
Yes.
Yes, as you're holding on. So keep in mind, if
Holding on
you
to
stop
it.
holding on to this stuff, you will go to the ceiling. The effect is active.
Okay.
I will also, if it affects anything that you do, the seed has disadvantage on dex saves right now.
Okay. Let me look. Let me see what I've got.
Wasn't moved too well.
All I have is tidal wave.
Good.
We have Aquaman on our team, I see.
Yeah.
Simona's always been chaotic and crazy, so whatever you want to do.
Okay. So hold on. I'm holding on to the seed and the seed is being held, or
Yeah, because it was
The
sort of
seed is
rooted a
still
little bit, because
affected.
you're onto like the very
Yeah.
base of the roots. So that is what
Yeah.
is steadying you, yeah.
Okay. And is anyone within range of me? Friend or foe?
I don't know what range is for you, but the thing you're damaging, it's still very damaged. Seems you look at it, it
Okay.
seems to be going, but I believe both Nailing and Patient are basically 40 feet from you.
Okay, I'm gonna try and attack I can attack the seed with a tidal wave. I guess.
Definitely can.
Okay.
You're going to end up getting yourself, I believe.
Shit. That's true. Ah ha ha ha. Okay. Wait, I could thunder wave it, I guess. Yeah. Thunder wave. That sounds like a good idea. Okay, sweeps off from me. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from me must make a con save. Failed save, thunder damage, and is pushed feet away from me. Just kidding. That's not a good idea. Because I think I should just hold on to it, right? That's the thought.
Yeah,
here.
if you push it away from you, you're going up.
All right. You know what? Can I take damage from my own moonbeam?
Yeah.
Cool.
You're in a
And
dire
how big is
situation.
the
Just make
seed?
distance. She's about 10 feet across.
Okay, so moonbeam hits a 5-foot cylinder, so I could, in
5-foot
theory,
radius,
hit the
but-
side that I'm not on, or 5-foot radius.
Yeah, you can actually position it so it only gets half and not the half you're on. Absolutely, you can do that.
Fuck yeah. Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna do that. Okay, so Moonbeam, where are you? I need a con save of 16, please.
Okay, 23.
I hate you. Let me roll my damage. My dice are rolling so slow. Oh my goodness. Okay, I see a 0. That's good. Okay. That would be 16 halved to 8 damage.
8. Oof. All right.
And that's it for me. I think I'm just gonna keep holding on as tight as I can
Okay, very good.
and pecking it, even though it's probably not gonna do anything. That's fine. I'm just gonna peck it.
I'm gonna do. Yeah. Okay. So the end of that turn, they, Utgard Loki here will use their legendary action.
No, he won't. What are you talking about?
And take his sword and I think, let's see here. Yeah, we'll strike at Patient Whisper.
He is allowed to try.
23 to hit.
Youch.
A good try.
And we'll do a natural 1 on the second one. For only a 12, that'll miss. So very good. It doesn't get a second one. What am I thinking about? This is the other one. Anyway, the first one hits regardless, and we'll do this. As the icy sword cuts across for 31 slashing damage.
See his purple eye flare as he uses evasion to try to dodge most of the cut.
Very good. Uncanny dodge.
Yeah, uncanny dodge.
Perfect. So, very good. I think Nailing
15 or 16?
33, 16.
16, got it.
A weapon with the loading property. I would need a second hand to load it again.
Those is part of the attack action. Does it? What? It's your
It's
gun.
essentially a hand crossbow.
Is it a one-handed?
Yeah. Or it's a light crossbow, I believe.
Yeah, I think at one-handed you can do everything with one hand.
Okay. Great. I will repeat my same move. Uh, 16?
That is its AC.
Holy moly gorgonzoli. Okay. Alrighty, so that's this. I have my favorite spell on it, and I have my anti-magic strike. Okay. $17 damage total.
Very nice. Okay. With that, you let it loose. And a yellow blossom comes up right in your face. And right in the center of it is, at first it's like almost like a green ball, and then it kind of unravels in a vertical slit. You see what looks like an eye. Look at you, and reflected back, you see a much younger looking, maybe you, with green glasses, staring back for a second before it rages, and you hear you as the seed shatters. And Ugarar Loki grabs his head and falls to his knees as a mixture of blood and root pour from his ears in the ears of the other ones in the room as they breathe hard. And you see the tree itself begin to wither and retreat. And right where the seed is, you can see a crack in the ice, somewhat small, only about a foot across, that seems to lead deep, deep, deep down, with a soft green and yellow glow coming, shooting up through the crack in the ice. And it breaks the concentration, which means that Silver falls down.
Oof. No more.
Can we see where she's coming down, or
Everyone's away from where she is.
so we can just watch it happen?
For 36 bludgeoning damage.
Silver's wrecked.
Thump! Thump! Ouch!
And this was about 2 to 3 seconds. So you went, and a second later.
Gravity's a bitch.
So everyone's actually crying here for the moment. It seems that something has been undone. What would anybody like to do?
PW can't lift it, but he's surreptitiously trying to move the gigantic sword of Loki away from him. Just be like, let's get this out of here.
I'll wrap my arm around the rope that's hanging here, and I'll try and help Simone get back up. Out of the pit.
Everybody else see initial reactions?
I don't know where Kilifern is. Is she under the giant?
Yeah.
Okay.
I pick myself up, I dust myself off. I'm okay. Okay.
Has the seed like withered away completely or anything, or is it still?
It's kind of fast withering. It's this kind of happening, depending on what you want to do. Definitely give.
Okay. I would say that Simone is gonna keep holding on to it until it's like something like not there.
Okay. It's just making sure it goes, watching it. Then from your point of view, Simone, you can kind of see down and you see there is, as you look down this crack, maybe 1,000 feet down, there is this shining streams of green and yellow, like almost beams, rays that are traveling incredibly quickly. It seems that was what this sprouted from.
Am I seeing this because of my magical eye?
Hard to say.
What if I close one, close the other?
Well, if you close one, you can't see out of the eye you lost.
True. What if I close? Okay, I was under the impression that I got like a magical eye, but no, I got magic in my remaining eye.
Right, you took away an eye. Permanently.
Okay, makes more
And
sense.
then that eye became magical, the one that was remaining. The other eye was sacrificed.
Oh,
given
okay.
away to permanently only have. That's what we're saying. You're kind of Odining it. That's why you looked really
Yeah.
epic in this world.
Hell yeah. Okay. Okay. Noted.
Dynamite.
I don't have the dynamite.
Don't do it. Above table, terrible idea. Don't do it.
Could
Gonna
jump
replace her
down
eye with
there.
dynamite?
That would be sick. Dynamite?
Alright. There's nothing else you're all doing.
We're gonna die.
God breathes in deep. Freedom. We are free.
But are you still upset?
No. Looks at Caliphane. You have a silver tongue.
Why are you still on top of me?
Oh. Of course.
Ow!
Gets up. Shifts his weight a little bit.
I'm
In
just
that way of like when someone gets up,
to
looks
his
like for two more.
chest. I'm like sleeping on a potato chip, and I'm just clung to his chest now.
Goes, takes you over the pinky and thumb.
Oh.
Your silver tongue cut my aggression. Du made it though. You saved us from that thing. We thank you. What is your name?
I am Caliphane.
Caliphane the Glorious. Caliphane the Crafty-Tongued.
Well, I mean, does this mean we have to get married?
No. And as they say that, Caliphane the Crafty-Tongued, there's almost an echo as you feel reverberation almost in the core of who you're being. Mm. Looks down. And all of you. Why did you come here?
I don't remember.
We were contracted by a child.
Yeah.
Right.
He kind of wanted his parents freed.
Yep.
And
We
to
should locate them.
not kill his tribe, friends, etc.
Oh. And he hits his sword on the ground, and you hear this scream as Svendand comes out and through the doors and just lands on the ground. You returned, even though we tried to take the skin from you. You are a brave one. You will be remembered this day, all of you. Contracted was a price agreed upon. He goes, yes? Then let it be paid. They bring out the gold. You are very crafty to have done that. It was a curious thing that began to grow here. It spread.
Yeah. I've seen it before.
What is it?
Oh, I don't know. I don't have a memory that well, but I know I've seen it.
Oh, so you just listen. Good. Next. We don't know what it is.
What do you remember about it? Well, being under its effects.
Just that my desire was to rule everything and see it darkened. I knew it was making me do things to cause the extinction, to lure beings of great power here so it could infect them.
Did you feel like yourself, or did you have memories you didn't know you had? Did you recognize any of us?
No, I did not know who any of you were. I just knew that the rather obvious ruse that the little one was doing was entertaining, and I thought it would be fun to cut her in half.
What?
And I thought, could I cut her, or could I just pull her like the finger, the arm, and the leg, and
What?
We're mighty glad you didn't do that.
For a while, it was cute to watch it try to lie and dance. He looks over into the crack where Simone had been pulled out. That is the world tree down there.
Does it take you to other places?
Yes, all worlds are connected by the tree. It grew itself through the tree. It's not good.
Can we use the tree?
House, as Sven speaks up, that is how we got here. We came here by the tree. We might have to go back to that route. I don't think we can get down there.
Oh. Well, actually, we were on our way to find a gate.
Yeah, we went to the gate.
The gate was guarded by the maelstrom. That was what we passed through to enter the passage here.
Right. Okay.
Perhaps we should recheck you for head wounds.
I have experienced terrible things today.
At least we survived today.
Well, if there's one thing that hasn't survived, it's my back crack.
Oh. Can we sleep here tonight?
Yes. You can have rooms.
Great.
Sold them to the. Rather, the. Uh, I guess let's put them in the. Take them to the kitchen. They might best be comfortable in the drawer.
You can get them a toy house. Let them feel what it's like.
There are no toys in Jotunheim.
Well, I guess it's gonna be oven mitts. Don't worry, I'll show you how to use them.
And so, without further, you are taken and shown to a cabinet where there seems to have been like what it looks like really like a big ball of yarn that they've stuck up top and tied into knots for you so you can climb up to the drawer.
Oh, Califer loves this. What's the matter, Tiny? Just get on down there and sleep in your little drawer. Get you a hand towel.
I don't know what all
Doesn't
this
this
is
mean
for,
that you're-
Caliburn.
Doesn't this mean that microscopic, Kelvern?
Oh, I'm used to tiny jokes. But you all, oh, I'm just warming up. But don't worry, I'll get you all a breakfast plate to wake up on in the morning. We'll get you a bowl for a bath.
I believe I will be more at home in the silverware drawer.
Honestly, I'm just grateful for a nap.
I'll show you how to scrounge the kitchen for supplies if you want.
They may also have space where a pet has recently vacated.
Sometimes, but they do tend to come back. You gotta be careful.
All right, then however you'd like to rest here.
You're slowly counting their coins. So.
She'll bring them a gigantic Fruit Loop. In case you all get hungry at night.
Is that to be slept on or consumed?
That is to be eaten. Just kind of looks at Nayland. Drawer dweller.
Keep it up, Califer, and we'll see. We'll see what else you're just talking and saying. I don't have the energy for this. I do think Nayland's probably a bit quieter than normal, and she'll kind of push the Fruit Loop back a little bit. She's not really hungry, and she'll just sort of roll over and wait to go to sleep.
Is everybody feeling okay?
Damage was minimal.
Minimal for you.
That is correct.
Damage was
I'm a
minimal.
strong robot.
BW shrinks into a 600.
As you're in there, the god Loki does come back. He goes, you may leave at your time, but I know you are paid. But this is my personal thanks for no longer being enslaved. He takes out and he brings down this metal band and sets it in there. That looks like maybe you could wear it as a belt. Was my ring. The person who, well, let's just say, hasn't been of use to me. And I think your bravery, you should have it. You see, it's carved from hematite. So ring, and you can see a large rune on it.
It's like a huge armload of ring. It's like
Yeah, it's basically a belt that you'd wear around yourself.
A ring belt.
Is he leaving it for anyone in particular, or he's just putting it down in front of us?
For your group.
Here, fight over this.
Thank you. And Simone will grab it.
hematite does blend in with your feathers.
My feathers aren't metal.
The color of hematite is black, if I recall.
Oh, it is? Okay.
What's the belt to?
It's fashion. You wouldn't know.
Califern narrows her eyes and just flies off.
Right. You'd be able to take your time eventually, but this in D&D Beyond, it would be a ring of amity, though it is a belt of amity for whoever wishes to wear it.
Thank you.
Well,
It's a ring of friendship.
Yeah.
The friendship ring.
so that seed was grown out of the world tree. Do we think it has infected any place else? Because it's like a parasite, right? And from what I know about parasites, is that if the parasite that is laying the eggs, so to speak, or seeds in this scenario, still exists,
It's not a parasite.
well, it wiggled its way into that guy's ear, and was making him think about ripping you in half.
I'm just saying.
So it kind of sounds like a parasite in his brain.
It might sound like that, but I don't think it is. I think it's actually good.
It is good that he had a plant-like creature occupying his brain and controlling his actions.
The yellow is good.
Ah, the color coordination was appreciated.
Ah.
I don't think you ought to understand.
Perhaps we can locate some non-nefarious, non-parasitic, non-life-threatening flowers in this realm to enjoy.
I don't know, it's kind of cold.
Like I said, I don't think you'd understand.
Does it have to do with meat things?
No. I just know that the yellow flowers have saved people before.
Are we talking about like yellow flowers that like get made into like poultices and stuff? Because I know that like this guy I knew could make stuff like that, and it was really, really good for your wounds. Like they healed real fast.
No. I've had a dream before, though, that there were yellow flowers and my home was in trouble. And so the yellow flowers came and they chased away all of the evil people. They made them run away.
Maybe these flowers behave differently in different environments. Perhaps this bitter cold forced them to act differently.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
Something Kellerfern will do in the morning, but not necessarily tonight. She'd definitely want to wake up before everybody.
PW and I don't sleep.
Yeah. So
That's fine.
I sit there watching, judging, saying
Perfectly fine. I think that morning, Kellerfern has basically knocked over a bottle of vinegar, and she's just like scooted it over Simone, the drawer, and just twist off the cap.
Revenge.
of the vinegar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Naylan, I believe Kellerfern may be feeling quite sour.
Well, she does get picked on a lot. I mean, Simone had it coming.
That is true. Granted, most of us have it coming at this point.
Do you think if we don't do anything, Simone will drown in the vinegar?
You might want to run.
That would be a
'Cause
way
it's
for her to
pouring.
pass. Perhaps her new belt will protect her.
Yeah, Simone, rise and shine. I'll start knocking on drawers.
Simone, who obviously has canonically loved disgusting smells, will take this opportunity to use it as a bird bath and clean herself.
Yep.
Anybody else want some?
My joints require different lubrication.
I think my joints will take any sort of lubrication at this point. I feel old.
You also
You
appear
too?
old.
Hmm. That's okay.
Just imagine what feathers look like with vinegar poured on them.
They are quite shiny.
Thank you.
She narrows her eyes. Crosses her
Mom
arms.
doesn't notice, for Califern's eyes must be quite small.
She flies away again. Just mumbling to herself.
All right, so what's the plan this morning?
If we have accomplished our deed, we should seek to exit this space and return to the previous plane. Unless there are still things we need to do or see here.
It's time to
I'd
go.
like to leave.
Unless anybody needs me to draw them a bath.
Yeah, we should probably get going, and we still have to calibrate our mirror, right?
Yep.
Last chance to exchange any visual organs before we go.
You also had, so you were also asked to take care of another thing. Remember, another part with the issue with the whirlworms.
Somebody remind me what that was.
Ah, yes.
That word that I couldn't say.
Whirlwind of whirlworms? Yeah.
Yes. The creatures that attacked you upon the ship, and they wanted to find out more and figure it out. You would do so when you were on your way back.
More like scrub worms, if I recall.
Well, I guess we could go get started, but I can. I mean, seriously though, if anybody wants a bath, like there's bowls right here. They've all got warm water in them.
Did you set these up, Califern?
Yes,
Oh, all right, I'll take a bath.
I even made one for Simone because I thought she'd be upset about the vinegar, but I guess not.
Yes, you're mighty nefarious.
You could add olive oil and some bread. I have seen that as a common combination.
No, I'm just the worst pixie ever. We're supposed to be good at pranks.
You are the best one I have ever met.
Well, I don't think you've met a lot of us.
That is also true.
We usually don't show ourselves. Because we just assume that most humanoids are kind of mean. Just like shoot Simone a look. Can't imagine why.
Generally a safe assumption.
Califern, in that dream you were talking about last night, are you a pixie in that dream?
No.
Is there anybody else in that dream? A young girl, glasses and green eyes.
I don't know. I mean, there were other people, yeah, but I couldn't see them.
All right.
Are you a pixie in any of your dreams?
Sometimes. But I meant what I said. I don't think the yellow's so bad.
Perhaps they just particularly enjoy giant brains.
Yeah. And she's like tears off some pieces of a sponge. If anybody needs some help bathing, I've got some sponges. This is kind of cool. I don't really get to share with you all what it's like to be tiny.
Thus far, generally inconvenient.
You know, I am considered small as well, and I've never had a problem with myself.
I don't have a problem with myself.
It feels like you do.
What do you mean?
It seems like you get your feelings hurt about being small, and it seems like you don't like being small. And I like being small.
No, I think I just don't like not being as big as all of you. Or that we aren't all the same size.
But everybody's different.
I know, but I feel like sometimes you all treat me like I'm more like a toy.
PW will shrink 1 inch in height. This should give you a closer approximation of parity.
That's really nice, PW.
You are welcome.
Seriously, does nobody want a bath?
I already had one, but I will take a sponge.
Here.
Simone eats it.
But PW is right behind you doing the same thing.
I'll take a bath, Califern, but I think I'll do the sponge part on my own thing.
Okay.
Are these bowls simply arrayed on a countertop in the open space?
No, I've blocked them off so everybody has their own privacy.
It would be better to have a private bowl or glass.
It's just a glass. No privacy anyway.
I believe it is the equivalent of a shower.
All right, anything else?
Folks get 1 level of exhaustion removed for those that have it.
Yeah.
I still have one.
How do I do this on a phone?
I'm not having trouble on the website anymore.
Oh, let me check.
Also on the mobile, it's the conditions button, and you scroll down to the bottom, and it has the levels of exhaustion.
All right.
Yeah, my computer's not working.
Bummer.
Conditions. I don't see it on mine.
Yeah, I had to scroll to the bottom of mine because it was at the very bottom of the screen.
Are you looking for the long rest button or the...
Yeah, long rest.
Oh, on the mobile app for the long rest, it's the little campfire emblem underneath the armor class.
Oh. There we go.
Yeah, I always mistook it for like a skull and crossbones at first. Do we know where we should pursue the worms?
Well, last time we heard, did we hear what direction they were going?
That was when we were on the boat, correct?
Yeah, so you'd want to go back to the
Agreed.
gate.
Clarification, Jude, did the boat come with us in and we left them at the start, or did they not come in?
Yeah,
with
they
us?
kind of waited on the seas just beyond the maelstrom.
Got it. Okay. I was gonna say, because we could also hit up the king for some sort of transportation.
Are we getting back to the gate by through Simone's eyeball bedroom thing again.
You can definitely do that.
It would definitely save time.
Hopefully, we can bedroom near to where we encountered the worms.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Simone, charge your eyeball.
yeah. So as so you're because you wanted to get back to Grekenak, the Barrier community.
Do I have to do anything special to activate
I would
my
say
eyeball?
For this, as you're coming back, you can effectively get back to the courier here. Won't be too much. As you have the safety and the power of the king behind you.
And no more Constitution saves.
Correct, with the fast travel. So, coming back, you're able to endure the jokes of Courier once more. As the large crow head starts to go, oh, colder than a cold cut. Let's go.
I choose to fail that save.
Feels good doing a good deed. Oh, I'm glad we went in and helped that family.
I miss my
Indeed.
bed.
A few hours takes you back to Glorium, where he sets out a flare and says, "We must find Tyza. Tell her of the worm issue." There's Bacol here. And you come across Tirza Bonebreaker shot putting a laughing halfling into the air. The halfling fellow soars over 20 feet, nearly overshooting bales of wool in the town's circle. And a cheer rises from the motley crowd surrounding Tyza, who shrugs and laughs. The leader of Glorium stands well over 6 feet tall, with an intrinsically etched prosthetic arm and an impressive collection of tattoos covering her copper-colored skin. She notices Bacol as he approaches and gives a friendly shout. "Ah, Bacol! Back from the land of legends! Glad to see we keep you coming back. Tell her of the problems." What do you think, your friends? They are tiny!
So PW is going to look at Silver and say, "You must arm wrestle that woman as soon as possible."
I want to know if Silver looks starstruck.
How big are her muscles?
She is human, and her muscles are very, very large. Very
So-
broad-shouldered woman, bronze, and even as she kind of watches you, like absent-mindedly, she goes to pick up a large beer, but misses. Instead, grabs this 3-footer round log, then picks it up and uses that to sip with it and puts it back like a teacup.
Silver's eyes are as big as saucers. That is the most attractive woman I've ever seen. And Silver has seen plenty of attractive women.
Just kind of looks at you. Yup! Your eyes are looking. Let your mouth talk. What happened? Tell us the tale.
We
PW is gonna pull
rescued
out
a
fangs.
Nudge,
Yeah.
nudge.
I'm show and telling fangs while Silver.
That's it. You're C3PO sound effects in the back.
we rescued the giants, the frost giants, from a plant that was poisoning their minds.
And killing their pets.
And killing their pets.
Everyone, you said not the pets.
What monsters would ever do that?
Goes, and about the worms, about the worms. Go ahead, Silver.
First, our crow friend struck with magic, withering the plant. But then we were equally struck by dark magics that reversed gravity.
Also, we fought whirlworms from our boat. We dismembered them easily, but other folks may not have as easy of a time.
We hear they're from a neighboring town of yours, but they are far from home, and we find that concerning.
Do you have some sort of worm enforcement agency that we should notify?
Warworms, lost villagers, certain peril. You hear that, Glorium? It sounds like we're in need of heroes. And around her, the people of Glorium go wild with cheers and the shouts of volunteers. As Tirza points dramatically at two heroic-looking locals and turns to Bacol. And what about you? You and your crew here, Bacol. Are you all up to saving someone's world?
Again?
Twice in 1 week?
Yes. Or do you allow the glory to be taken and sit?
Never.
I believe that is our glory.
Yes. And Coco's free of charge for Glorium and glory. And at this point, you see a silent masked woman with this black armor. Smile. Goes, I will get the glory first. And takes out this large carpet, jumps on it, and begins to fly off into the air. As this, next to them, this rather, basically a horse-headed individual, Aquino in shape, begins running. There's a braided tail behind them of fur and long hair, and runs to a personal sailboat. Says, I am faster than that old crow!
When that first lady runs off, I'm going to shout out into the sky. 100 gold says you don't.
He thinks Simone's old too.
I will take up this bet.
I'm confused. Is the competition just to get there first? I mean, what's the goal
No, it's
here?
the first to solve the problem, to save Grakanuk.
Boy.
We are
Alright.
essentially being tasked with doing our regular job.
Did you say free
What?
of charge before? 'Cause
Yes.
That's not typically how we do things.
That part was a setback.
No. I am doing it free of charge. I'm getting you there for free of charge.
Oh,
Believe me, there are always rewards in Glorium.
great.
Stop talking him into charging us, Neelan.
That is how we like to do things with you, free of charge. Very nice.
Speaking of charges, how much money did we get from the giants and their quest? I forgot how much.
And is giant gold larger than regular gold?
I do believe it was 1,500 gold.
The parent saving was like a lot. I feel like it was either
5,000. I'm gonna get 5. I think 5,000 is probably what it was. Does that sound more like what we were doing? But this you're not sure. They haven't told you what the reward is.
Are we cutting Alistair in, or are we cutting him out? Because he wasn't even here.
Yeah, he's out.
Take the man's
Simone
spell
will
slot,
put
give
her
him no
hands
money.
on her hips. Simone's hands are on her hips, and she's like, "Ha ha ha ha," and that's all. She
Your ring
like
of empty BFF
sarcastically
slut.
laughed in pushing you towards it being sarcasm.
Well, no time like the present, unless there is anyone who wishes to sponsor us. Potentially someone who owns or operates an apothecary that produces potions. BW scans the crowd really quick. Anybody look like they have potions by chance?
Potions are still out. You've bought them out from before.
Damn.
Not enough time has passed.
We'll just shout in the air. Gather more herbs, and then towards the boat.
We've got this.
I assume you mean by this Simone's ability to quickly decompose a corpse.
Are you eating a corpse?
I would eat a corpse.
I probably would too.
See, we have a lot in common. We're small, we're disgusting.
Well, I'm tiny, not small.
She waves her hand at you.
Semantics.
You say potato.
We were all tiny by comparison to that giant.
That's true. In fact, I got you all a souvenir. And she'll take out these super tiny dollhouse bowls. And she hands one to each of you. This is a commemoration to remind you of our great times together when I was your pixie mama.
Puts it in my pocket. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Although one of our previous party members killed my mother.
What?
So I cannot acknowledge that as truth, but it's okay. All right, who's ready?
I'm ready.
Yes. Let's be pirates today.
I have my travel bowl.
Let's go.
All right. Just been sailing the seas, and basically you're going in a straight line, so you are within sight of the other two. The one flying, the other managing equine type person through the waves and seas.
Do we see other people racing us to get there as well, or are we currently the only ones?
Those two are racing you.
PW will yell distractions at them, specifically reiterating how cold and awful it was on the other side of the gate, and how exhausted all the rest of the party looked.
So what do we need to know about this monster?
Well, we know that they were in the water.
Yeah, you fought them.
I understand we fought them. I just know that was 100 years ago.
So tell time moved where you were. Was it just a day for us?
I know. For pixies, time moves quite slow, you see. Or fast.
You can your characters can review with each other if you want.
grabbed people and brought them down underground or under the water.
Oh no. Yay.
We fought them, we easily crushed them. The question is, why did they go there in the first place? That's not supposed to be where they are.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll find out why.
I'm
Great.
thinking we let these other two bozos get there first and weaken the herd or whatever, and then we go in and swoop the ending out from under them.
Ah, meat shield. I like the idea.
So are we supposed to catch all of them or just one of them?
Well, we're supposed to figure out why they're swimming so far out.
Oh. Oh, that should be easy.
Yes. What has driven them from their homes?
Maybe they pay well.
I don't think they deal in money.
Well, they might have a different type of currency that's equally valid.
Well, they
Fair
tasted
enough.
good. That's all I know.
I did not locate a purse while I was fighting them.
Well, food works.
Maybe they trade in pixie bones.
What?
I have heard that that's a currency
No.
in some places.
Where?
In what's that place that we're supposed to go to? Cursed. I think that's what it's called. I heard that they trade in pixie bones in Cursed.
What? No, they don't. Do they?
I don't know, but we better be very careful if we ever go there.
Well, you don't have to worry about being careful. I'm the one who has to worry about being careful.
Oh, I'll be careful as well, because I don't want to let anything happen to you.
You're not going to use me as a coin, are you?
Nah. I'm just pulling your leg,
What?
metaphorically. And then she'll throw back her head and laugh in like everybody's voices so that
Jesus.
she feels like everyone was in on the joke.
Laugh track.
Sorry, Califern.
Okay. Gulliver just sits down on a bucket. Shaking.
I'll sit beside you.
Amazing. As you find yourselves going very quickly across the seas, the salt water hitting your faces. PW, you notice first in the distance there is a dinghy that is tossed by the beige, choppy waters. The vessel seems to be taking on water, sinking into the waves, and you can make out one small occupant on the craft.
Look out ahead, and PW will point out.
As Bacall, what do you want to do?
Harpoons. Do you have harpoons?
You want to harpoon him?
I mean, if they're nearby.
He looks at you. I know pixies were cold and ruthless, but
No, I meant the creatures.
We don't see none yet.
Yeah, I just meant you want to be prepared in case.
Right.
Definitely don't harpoon our competition. Wink, wink.
Can't leave them there to drown.
That's true.
Kind of surprised you agree with me, Simone, but okay, cool.
I mean, listen. For all I know, that could be another version of one of us in another timeline, right? So, Might as well, I guess. And she'll cross her arms and like kind of make like little grumpy face because she doesn't want you guys to think that she's going soft in her old age.
Plus, we can charge them for the rescue.
Yeah, it's all monetary gain.
And we don't have to
Uh.
start this quest that we're on. We just have to finish it. So I think we can spare the moments.
How much time does it look like they have?
I'll charge
It
him if
is
it's not a lot.
ticking fast.
Okay, I can fly over and like bring a rope or something.
Can we pull alongside them?
I'm muted. Gosh darn it. I'm gonna flip up my hood and I am going. How far away are they?
There's probably a few hundred feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna flip up my hood, and then I'm going to shake my little manta ray tail, and I'm gonna dive into the water.
Oh no.
Califer and fly after them. Just make
Okay.
sure from a bird's eye view that everything's fine.
Okay, and I will try
Hey,
to stay some distance above the water here as I fly, looking down.
Sorry, Simone, I meant a pixie's eye view.
Okay, so you see down, and the ship sort of slows to keep as the distance between you and competition increases. As it looks like the dinghy here is kicking on water, and they are drastically trying to stay as high as they can to avoid the drowning seas.
I have 70 feet of swimming.
I feel like we're going to leave you behind.
All right, so you're going to go and you start swimming towards it.
Yeah. I'm imagining that Silver is just underneath the water, swimming in this weird kind of like serpentine pattern.
Amazing. Yeah, so you get that quickly. Keep making your way as you get up there. Goes, help me! Can you fly? You are way too tiny. Sorry.
What?
Look,
I am not too tiny. I can help you.
then help me
Okay, what do you need?
to not drown. You have a ship. Can you get me to your ship?
Yes. How much do you weigh?
Roughly 200 pounds.
Okay, I am going to need help for this.
Can you swim?
No.
Make sure to leave valuables behind. They may be very heavy.
Could I swim with them like holding them and swimming?
Sorry, can you do what?
Could I hold them and swim at the same time?
Yeah.
That would be like, then keep your head above water. And I will do the rest.
All right. So you grab them and begin to swim with them. And give me an athletics check.
It's a natural one.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
Right. In that case, you end up making it back with a level of exhaustion.
Just got rid of that.
I just realized something. I should have used my tree earlier. That would have helped us get down that tunnel.
What tree are you talking about?
I have a magic tree that I can make spring to light. Yeah. Are you down there, Silver?
We're in the water.
Okay. Just Keep talking. So I know you're not, you know.
All right.
You'll throw a
After
rope.
large things, you get them on, and the boy, thank you. I got caught out there. You're wonderful.
I know.
Caught out there how? What happened to you?
Yes. Just sailing to fish. Wanted to prove myself, and the waters came, and it looked like a tooth pierced my ship and began to sink.
Oh,
How big are we talking, Tooth?
you have it?
Oh, no. It's pretty tiny, only 3 feet.
Is it on your ship?
I mean, yeah, it's right. Oh, as a ship is beneath the waves.
Oh, come on. I almost did something useful, guys.
I could go to retrieve it.
You've been plenty useful.
Well, when it attacked, did it make any sounds?
Nothing. I don't think anything attacked.
Oh,
I don't know. I just found the tooth in my ship.
and it started sinking.
Yes.
And you were awake when that started?
Mm-hmm.
How long ago?
I mean, I might have been more of a. A few hours.
You drunk?
I mean, not more than usual.
I'm gonna smell him. I just get really close to his mouth.
I mean, yeah, everyone is constantly drinking.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you have been drinking.
Puts away my flask.
Silver, can you see in the dark?
Yep. Why?
Well, maybe you could just take a quick look underwater and make sure we're alone out here.
Sure. Jumps in the water again. Is there anything in the water?
Amazing.
With my 60 feet of dark vision.
60 feet looking around. You do not see.
I caught my head up. I don't see anything.
Please get out of the water.
And we need to continue on towards where the worms were last sighted.
That's fair. You up for a little trip? I mean, we're on our way somewhere and it's kind of time sensitive. We don't have time to take you back to shore just yet.
Of course, I'll be with you. I am so grateful.
Great. Do you know how to work a harpoon?
Well, yes.
Awesome.
Caliphone, do you know how to use a harpoon?
No.
Awesome.
An opportunity for personal growth has arisen.
You guys are making me nervous. Naylan, I have a question.
All right, maybe I've got an answer.
Well, since you're the brains of this operation,
That's a nice thing to say. I have a -1 to my intelligence.
don't we all?
I have a +2.
So, since you're the brains of this operation, so
Yes.
Simone would think that you are because she trusts you. So,
I have that captain energy about me.
yeah. Do you think that, given our last time we were on a boat and there were monsters afoot or a tentacle, do you think that I should be ready as an octopus, or do you think I should try for something above water? Because I have a few ideas. I'm just scared and I want to be prepared.
I think you should be something that could do both. I think an octopus is a good choice. It can hold his breath for a long time, right?
Yeah.
And I think you should adapt to the situation as needed. As the smartest person here.
Thanks, Nayland.
Finally, some recognition. Yes.
I'm leaving this party.
Remember when I shot the seed with a gun and it died and then you got called glorious? Do you remember? Because I do.
Oh, do you remember when gravity was a bitch and I went, what? And what?
He complimented my speaking abilities, Nayland.
Complimented my speaking abilities, Dylan.
She starts crying.
Oh no! Oh, now, Kellyfern, please. I'm sorry.
All right. So you're Caliphone?
Yes,
Good. I think I heard Nayland.
yep, that's Nayland.
Also, I'm Kai.
Hi, Kai. Have we met?
I don't know. Have we?
Possibly.
Do you think we've met?
It's possible. I don't remember a lot of things.
We just rescued him from his sinking boat.
I know that, PW.
Just being sure.
I have a +2 intelligence, PW.
So I have heard.
Well, you are welcome to the ship. As captain here, I offer you our gratitude for your service in this mighty quest.
Thank you.
You are quite welcome.
Was your boat worth a lot?
That's 500 gold.
So, no.
I mean, okay. Is that not a lot for you?
I think that's
You rich?
I think that's really impressive. Don't you, PW?
No, I do not. The vessels that we have used previous to now have been magical in quality and nature, far exceeding the value of a small fishing boat. But
You,
it's the thought that counts.
you have to excuse PW. He's more used to a extravagant life.
Yes, normally we are allowed to sleep indoors.
Kai, how long have you been out on the water today? Seen anything suspicious, fishy, or wormy?
I mean, I have seen interesting things occasionally. I saw a maelstrom moving around, and it called out as if in anger. As if in anger, and it was kind of cool, actually.
When did that happen?
Oh, well, I guess it wasn't today. It was a few days ago. Like,
Did it sound like anyone you know?
No, it kind of had that sound of like, like mothers do when their kids die.
Jeez.
Like a
Oh.
whale?
We've heard that
Scream?
sound a lot.
Yeah, woof.
Oh yeah, it happens all the time, Glorian.
Well, that tracks.
I'll point in the direction that we're headed. Was it in that general direction?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. Simone, why are you doing acrobatics on the deck?
What?
Why am I doing acrobatics on the deck?
Oh, wait, I just got a notification that said you were doing an acrobatics check, but that might have been forever ago.
Yeah, not me.
Okay.
So now we gotta worry about screaming in the night across the water and the whirlworms.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Anyway, don't let PW intimidate you. He slept with the silverware yesterday.
The spoons were the right length for my frame.
Oh, you like spoons that much?
This one in particular was special.
Oh, nice. I mean, I've heard of people liking a lot of strange things.
We like Califern, for instance.
I mean, I like fish. All right. As you begin going to see, and Kai kind of takes a harpoon and tries to do a lookout as well. You do see, beginning to follow you, is well, that's not following you, but in ahead you see the splash of another enormous worm-like creature, a serpentine form, moving around like hunting the waters.
How large is that in comparison to the first one?
About just as large.
I am just as worried as then.
Well, I think we just give it a wide berth, right? I mean, we don't need to tangle with anything we don't need to.
Unless we need to. Go on.
We have to find out why it's here, right?
We do.
Could deal with it, or we could just try to get to the source. I mean, it could eat other people. It's up to you. There, as you see, the ones are getting further ahead.
So we just follow it.
Well, it's right there. The
Oh.
people are getting further ahead.
The people
Well.
were racing.
Was this the only one, or
It's the only one you see. Yeah.
because I wouldn't want to take this one on if there were other headed for the people still that we would need to go prevent. But
I vote we sail past it.
we could attempt to harpoon it on the way by.
Well, I say we keep on going because we rescued Kai. We need to get to handle the whirlworms. Simone, why are you an octopus?
Octopus noises.
She plunks her tentacles up and down on the deck, making like a little song and using her other arms to kind of like dance around. That's all.
That explanation is hard to follow.
Simone said she wanted to be prepared for anything, so.
Good job instructing her to turn into a octopus on the ship, Nayland.
Well, what do you mean? She could be on the ship, she could go on or be off the ship. This octopus can go anywhere. I'm becoming Brooklyn again. What do you mean?
Right. As you begin, therefore, so you're going past the war worm. Is that what we decided?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Right.
All right. As you move forward, then we will take our break. Alright, here we go. Get everybody back. Just Nabs, let me know when you're here.
Present.
Yeah. Oh, present says Nabs. Very cool. There's the octopus. Alright. So, you've lost sight of your competition. Who've moving onward, but soon you do come to what looks like a village with its colorful homes and varied goat and sea serpent carvings. The village of Grakanok would look cozy were it not being attacked by a behemoth whirlworm. Over 30 feet long, the giant ear towers over the town's few barrier defenders, smashing fishing boats and cottages in its rampage. Above it, you see already attempting to rescue and get the glory for themselves your two opponents.
Are they fighting the worm directly?
They are.
Can I suggest you get to cover?
Okay. Run and hide. I can do that. Run and hide.
How does the behemoth whirlworm look? Does it look okay, or does it look bloodied?
It has a little bit of damage, but I would not say bloodied. Go ahead and roll initiative.
I gotta get in there.
Physical map. Oh, God.
Wait, I forgot. I'm exhausted. My initiative is at disadvantage.
This is true.
Sucks to be you.
But guess what? It's a double nat 20!
Oh!
You know what?
Fat Thumber shard across my screen!
The dice have spoken. Did I say punch that worm? It's not.
All right. So, a little damage has been done to it. The ship comes up. Goes, I hope you all can defeat this one too. Oh, I don't want to be singed, says Courier. And Silver, you get to go first.
And the worm is in the water, but it's like on the...
It's in the water, kind of sort of coming into the land as well. It's like going over boats and all types of things as you're...
Because it's humongous.
Yeah, raging the boat directly towards them.
I'm gonna flip up my hood, and I'm gonna dive into the water! Because I have more movement in the water.
Yes. All right, you can get right up to it. What do you want to do?
I can't do anything yet because it's an action to put up my hood.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, with its 50-foot swim speed, it wants to try to make the straightest line it can with these new folks. Department. Yeah, it wants to make it wants to fire a straight line. 20 feet long, 5 feet wide.
Well, that'd be Kelly and Naylor.
Okay. Nice. Okay, so it turns its large form, not leaving the reach because of the nature of it being so big. And Kelly and Aelin, I need dexterity saving throws.
Is this a spell?
Nope. It breathes lightning at you.
18.
$16.
All right. Both save. All right, so that means you each only take 30 lightning damage.
Ouch.
Patient whispers.
Giant sea serpent. It's close enough that, or is it getting close enough to the boat that I'd be able to hit it? Because I think I have 60 feet of reach.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I should know if I needed to like move from where I was to do that. But if I don't, then I will aim at the exposed head on the other end that just shot lightning at us.
Got it.
For a 15.
15. You're unable to pierce its mind with your psychic blades. The blast bounces off the scales.
Oh. I'll crouch down and aim. Bonus action, I will fire a second shot. For a 17.
17 hits.
Is it engaged with silver enough to give fling? I guess. How would we sneak attack? Okay. Doesn't want to roll them. For 9 additional.
Okay, what's the total damage then?
Uh, 11, so 20 psychic damage total.
Nice.
And can I tell how far that lightning breath came out when it was used?
It came out 20 feet.
I will stay where I am at then.
Simone.
Has the boat stopped?
Yeah.
Okay. How far am I from where its head is? Toward, like, in the water, though.
15.
15?
Yeah, I had to put it
Hell yeah.
on the deck.
Okay. So, even though its head is out of the water, Simone is going to, quietly as possible, slink into, the water and swim over to where its head will be when it returns into the water. If that makes sense. And I am going to squirt my ink cloud because Molly, aka Silver, has blind fighting, right? Mal.
I think that's true.
I just want to make sure I'm
She
not.
has, last I
screwing her
recall.
over.
I do.
Okay.
I do indeed.
Okay, cool. And I'm going to shoot a 20-foot radius of ink. It is heavily obscured for 1 minute.
Okay.
And then after releasing the ink, the octopus can use the dash action as a bonus action And I will be getting the fuck out of there.
Okay, so making so if it goes into the water, won't be able to see.
Yes. Anything in that area cannot see.
All right, Shaline's head is above water. Very cool. So if it goes under, it's going to have some problems. Anything else?
Yes. No, I'm just gonna like swim back towards like the back of the boat and yeah, sorry. And just kind of try and hide out for a second.
And the Simonopus. And
Yeah.
Naylin.
I don't know if this is a fair question. I feel like from our last combat with the worms, did we learn that they weren't beasts? Or did I make that up?
Correct. They're not beasts.
Okay. All right. Great. Well, then I'm going to. I think I will. Just from where I am, I don't have to move. I'm just gonna chuck some daggers at it, and I'm gonna do my anti-magic strike and all my favorite foe and stuff. All right. Okay. My lowest one is a 18.
18 hits.
Okay, great. So that's gonna be one of these. That's gonna be one of these. It's not concentrating on any magic, I
Nope.
assume. Okay, great. One of these. And give me a wisdom save, DC 15.
Nice. That is 18.
Okay. That's gonna be 17 piercing plus 9, 14 force.
Very good. A mighty strike that even the others will go look as the ones hitting it going, show off!
And my dagger returns to my hand and I wink at the people yelling at me. That's it.
Califern.
Plus 4. I forgot to add my thrown weapon fighting. Another 4.
By Califern.
Califern is flying up to the head here, and she will go ahead and occupy its space. And she's going to take a swing. It's a 18.
That'll hit.
All right. So she will reduce her sneak attack for a total of 16 magical piercing, and the creature is considered prone.
Okay.
Ooh.
Very nice. Just flapping there. Anything else?
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna try to. Can I try to grapple it?
Mm-hmm. Do the athletics check.
Three.
22.
All right.
Knocks you off.
This little pixie grappling
Yeah.
this giant worm.
An anticipated outcome.
Would have been so cool.
Is that it?
Yeah.
All right. Silver.
It is time. Cracks, blub 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 swim until I sense it in front of me, and I rear back and I start punching.
You got it. Advantage because it is prone.
Oh, you're right. 15 on the first one.
Oh, just muscle. It resists your punch.
17 on the second one.
That hits.
That's 11 magical bludgeoning
Find its ribs right underneath.
plus 10 more for brute force.
Nice.
And then I'm going to action surge.
Very good.
Dirty 20 on the first one.
Yeah.
And 21 on the second one.
Both hits. You found is you're just making that spot softer and softer, laying into it.
11 plus 11 is 22 magical bludgeoning.
Very good.
And then 12 more for brute force.
Nice.
And then 3 more for Fury of the Small!
Big blows. Is that it?
Yes. Each my fist, worm!
Alright. It'll right itself, move just slightly to get a better bite upon Kelifern, but actually tries to wrap around Kelifern first. For a 16.
That hits.
Alright. So, its body curls around and the sharp scales cut into your skin. For a total of 17 bludgeoning and 19 slashing.
Jeez.
As you're restrained, it's going to go ahead and go for its bite. For 29 to hit.
That hits.
Goodness.
That is 22 piercing damage and swallows you whole.
Yep,
Oh,
I'm down anyway.
You're down in it?
Yes, I'm down.
That's bad.
You think?
No, I can't find the belly again. There's the belly. You can go in the
Amazing.
Whoa, that's cool.
Maneuver you out of the sea worm.
I built it
Just
for
before I
Bob.
went down, I looked back and saw Simone. And with a tear in my eye. Goodbye, my friend.
Amazing.
Can you even see me?
No.
Patient whispers.
Goodbye, Caliphone. And then I'll
Jeez.
start to run towards the front of the ship and head towards the face of it. So,
Got it.
is it jumpable distance?
It's right next to the ship at this point.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to jump and acrobatically land on it and start punching it in the head.
Do acrobatics then.
I definitely shall.
Do the acrobatics. So you make a jump and leap.
Is it cool or is it lame? It was a 23. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, you do some flips. That'll count.
I
Do
land
two
down.
action.
Land on the kneeling pose, and I'm just punching into it at the same time.
Nice. All right.
For a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
Yep. 6 regular and sneak attack. 12, so 18 psychic damage. The first hit.
Nice. It
And
is bloodied.
Yay! I will rear back and swing down again. I'm trying to make my hand into a knife to get inside of the worm.
Ooh, I like it.
For a 27.
Yeah, that definitely gets in there.
That hits me.
For a 10 psychic damage.
All right.
I proceed to ride the worm.
Simon, Simone, rather. Well,
You're muted.
Sorry. Okay, my bad. Who am I, Molly? Haha. Okay, so, Simone will, okay, timeout real quick. So Kelly was swallowed whole, is currently inside the present worm, and Simone, can't really tell where this worm is because it swam down also.
it didn't swim down. You know where the worm is.
Okay, then cool. Then forget everything. I'm gonna swim in there, and I am going to attempt a tentacle attack, which will hopefully grapple it.
Okay.
Blah blah la 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 blah 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 blah. If the target is a creature, it is grappled. It says.
Okay.
I don't know if that means on a successful attack, but
It means if you hit it.
let me roll. Those takes forever to actually roll. Okay, that is whatever number just popped up. 17 to hit.
That hits.
Rad. Okay. It also takes 2d6 plus 3 bludgeoning damage. If the target is a creature, it is grappled. There is an escape of a DC 16. Until this grapple ends, the target is restrained and the octopus can't use its tentacles on another target.
Nice.
So I'll give you the damage here in a second. It's like take forever to roll. 12 damage.
All right.
And that is all. I'm gonna hold on tight to this thing. Try and size up where its stomach might be.
Like, come on, try to find where the little pixie might be.
Yeah.
Malin.
Okay, I too would like to leap onto the worm.
All right. She did say it was restrained, so that means you do have advantage.
Okay. Is this acrobatics?
Yeah, acrobatics to leap upon the worm.
Okay.
Unless you want to look lame.
28.
28. Oh, you do 3 cartwheels and then 5 somersaults, beating out patient whispers.
Somehow you decapitate the worm and kill it.
Okay, was that an action or anything, or just my move?
That was just
Okay, can I use my 2 attacks and bonus action attack? Could I forego damage to do like well-placed jabs on its throat to encourage it to gag?
Okay. I will allow this.
Lovely.
So what you're going to do is you're going to attack, and we'll see if you meet the damage threshold.
Okay. Is it restrained or just grappled?
It is restrained by the octopus.
So if I have advantage on the attack, since I have elven accuracy, I have triple advantage.
Yes.
Okay. Wait, let me make sure that I have that on this. I thought I did. But I don't want to lie to you. Yeah, I do. $19.
19 hits.
Okay, beautiful. And wait, what am I doing now?
So you're rolling your damage,
Okay.
and this is like gag reflex damage, basically.
Okay. Is this for my damage for the 3 attacks that I would have had?
Yeah. So instead of the damage actually damaging it,
Yeah.
you're trying to get a certain number so that it has to make a con save
Beautiful.
to not puke up. That's what basically it's going to happen here.
Okay. Am I doing flat damage, or would I be adding like favored foe if I had damage?
You're calculating your damage as you normally would.
Beautiful. Okay. So that's. $22.
Okay. First attack.
No, that was everything.
All of it.
Yeah.
You don't make it.
Gosh darn it.
At 22, you needed 30.
Oh, you stinker.
It eats ocean tires and has a strong gag reflex.
I'm just.
All right. Califern, death save.
Okie dokie. Send it to you
Okay.
on D&D Beyond.
Very nice. Silver.
So I feel really bad that I can't. I don't know that Kelly has been swallowed, so I can't like force him to cough it up because I know I could definitely hit that amount of damage. So I'm just gonna keep on punching him
Why don't you know Kelly's been swallowed?
because I'm blinded
Oh.
in the ink and underwater,
That's true. Good call.
so I wouldn't know.
Whoopsie.
Curse honesty.
Yeah. But I'm gonna punch
Makes you
him.
moral competent.
I don't. He's not prone anymore, so I don't have advantage anymore. Correct?
You have advantage because of restrained.
Ah. That is a natural 20.
Oh boy.
Oh my god, what is on camera? Oh, there, he left.
I saw
There was a
that.
fly. Yeah.
And then a 27.
Nice.
Twelve plus 12 is 24 magical bludgeoning.
Very nice.
Plus 6 more regular bludgeoning. And another 3 more bludgeoning for Fury of the Small. Ah!
All right. The blood's in the water. It's looking beat up. It can't move. It's been swarmed. It is the Warworm's turn. Califern, you get a failed death save.
Okie dokie.
Being digested. And let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see, can't really see silver because they're being up there. So it's going to attempt to wrap around patient at disadvantage. Ooh, for only a 12.
I am too fast.
Then it goes to snap and bite. Only for a 14.
Twice you have missed.
Patient.
It goes like this, and I will stab downwards with my harpoon hand. Clarification, do we still have advantage from restraint?
Yep.
Okay. Then 26.
26 hits.
And 11 psychic damage.
Nice.
And then I will dig deeper, trying to find the right lump in this section of the.
Was
sea
11
worm.
your sync attack or your regular damage?
11 was total. I
Okay.
only dealt like
Okay.
4 in the first game.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay.
And then second attack. For a 24.
Nice, that hits.
And 11 more psychic damage.
Okay.
And I'm still digging, trying to find the right pixie-sized lump.
Yeah, she's like, "Huh." Not able to quite find it. Simone.
Okay, I have a stupid question. So, given my knowledge of this animal's anatomy, because I chopped the last one up and made sashimi out of it,
It's true.
would I be able to tell where its stomach/esophagus is?
It's got a long stomach. I mean, you'd have to take your action to try to find it.
Yes, I will.
Okay, that's going to be a very high DC. I need perception then.
I have never rolled low in my life. I do not know what you're talking about. Also, does anyone have an inspiration?
I'm gonna need someone to clip some footage to disprove that.
I
No
never
one
in
has
my
an
life all these
inspo.
things of a rolling low.
Yeah. Hey, I have Kenku Recall. Which I don't use, actually. But can I use it now?
I mean,
Proficiency in 2 skills of your choice. One of them is perception. You can give yourself advantage on the skill check before rolling the d20, and I can do that 3 times per long rest.
yeah.
Can I do that?
Yeah, there's no inspos in chat right now.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna.
They got
Kenku
used. There was
Recall.
one that got used in the giant encounter.
I'm clicking roll and I'm closing my eyes.
Okay.
Someone, please. I'm gonna assume I don't make it. 21?
21 doesn't make it.
Shit. Well. That's all I got.
You got it. Naylin.
Panic fruit.
I don't know what to do other than just to try and kill it. Oh. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just attempting to damage it severely.
All right.
Okay, still restrained?
It is.
First one is a over 20.
Okay.
Second one is also over 20. Okay, and with all my stuff, and I'm also gonna need a wisdom save. DC 15.
5.
Oh, it's just double restrained if it can be. Okay. 3 is 6, plus 12 is 18. Piercing, plus 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 force.
Okay. And that was raw damage. So, whoop, whoop.
And that's it.
All right. Califern death save.
Let me look at the chat here. See what we got.
Nothing there.
Nothing's there. Okay, just checking. Stretching. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to use a hard dice for this because digital dice today is not working for me.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Which dice should I use? I'm going to use this one.
Blow on it.
Blow on it? Okay.
Yeah. The magic of pixie dust.
I do believe in magic.
Pause.
I do believe. No!
I don't think she believes in magic anymore.
That's a 4.
Okay.
Oh my god.
It's over.
I'm gonna keep on punching.
Punch.
21,
21 hits.
and then a dirty 20.
That hits.
9 plus 13, which is 22. So 22 magical bludgeoning. And then
How do you kill it and rip it apart?
so Silver's just punching and punching and punching until she just punches right through it. Just like whack.
Yeah.
She's on the other side.
You rip open. Ah! There floating up is this small little skeleton.
Oh my god.
Clap your hands, everyone. Clap your hands.
I do believe in fairies.
I do.
And
We could bring her
as
back.
Nalen's clapping, her skin begins to burn and seize and bubble. And Nalen, you feel pain as your first layer of skin dissolves, and your second, and your third. And in screams and pain, you're reduced to a pile of bones.
That's the woman who was screaming.
Rip.
We should save those bones for cursed.
Silver rises out of the water, covered in like guts, viscera, chunks of sea worm. And she scoops up Kelly's tiny skeleton and holds it close as she gets out of the water. She's gonna turn back to the ocean and be like, "Are there any more of you fuckers? No? No."
All right. You see Citri and Toll, who you'd been following, turn as they have defeated it. Oh, congratulations to your friends for dying in glory.
We'll be
Shut
sure
up!
to tell them about it.
Oh. Also, shut up!
Someone, did you transform back from an octopus, or you're just gesticulating wildly as an octopus?
I feel like once the thing died, I would come back and transform back.
All right.
Our both of our rivals are here.
All right. Indeed, as the Barrias come forth and prevent you with one of the foot-long fangs of the whirlwind, and they put it upon your ship. Thank you. This is your trophy. We are sorry for your loss. As they bow with their ram horns.
Do you happen to know why these worms keep attacking your shores?
Well, we always have them, but this one drove the rest out into sea. Because, that must be why they were attacking the ocean. This one pushed them out. When the monsters get too big, we must get our glory.
See, all the little ones were scared of meat chunks over there.
This guy goes, Silver, you're alive! Gotta give Silver a hug.
Yep, I'm alive.
Good.
Will they be able to use the body of this sea worm?
Well, yes, it would make good meat, and they can make powerful weapons from its fangs.
Wait, was that our rival who said that?
No, that was a Bacall.
Okay. Well, surely since we killed it, we should get some of those weapons.
You have the fang. Go. Terza will reward you greatly.
PW is also going to get close to the two rivals and be like, ahem, I believe that we had a bargain or bet that you unfortunately have failed.
And they each take out 100 gold and give it to you.
Excellent.
That is fair. The one kisses you on the forehead. Cold and metallic, like all good men.
Accurate. We should return to a place where we can recover.
Bacall sets sail back to Glorium. And
Before we go,
yes.
Silver's going to make sure that Kelly's little skeleton and Nayland's skeleton lie together because they always disappear and come back together. They should be together in skeletondom.
They are finally able to stand to be in close proximity.
You're not really standing, PW.
An oversight on my description.
Simone will decompose them, if that's okay, unless you guys want to keep the skeletons.
Nope.
I mean, PW would be concerned about degrading the value of the pixie bones, but, you know, it's fine.
I was kidding, PW.
How was I to know this?
Aren't you supposed to be funny?
No.
Well, you look funny anyway. And then she'll, yeah, I'll decompose them.
Okay, way back, Bacall will say, when we get there, one of you will speak for your people. You can give Tirza the fang. And a good back to you after the celebration, which I'm sure will occur. This is great.
Hopefully it will take a while before another enormous creature is grown.
We can only hope. Exactly. Why is Silver still alive? I'm really trying hard, you know.
I'm sure you'll make some bad decisions to come.
It got upset. The little tiny gnat made it go prone. It was like, "Roar! How dare you, tiny gnat!" So, we finally see the shores of Glorium come into view once more. It seems that someone has gotten back by your compatriots, your rivals who've gone there first, as torches are lit. And Tirza waits. You have lost companions in a bloody battle, and you see all of Glorium is gathered. It says, tell us all of what you have seen, what you have witnessed, what you have fought. Give us the tale. And as she says, give us the tale, she bangs her fist hard against the dock, and this power rings out, essentially giving you all the 3 times the volume effect of presage. The other cantrip. Dang it.
Thaumaturgy?
Thank you.
Thermal turkey.
Turkey.
There we were, racing against time, racing against our rivals to get to face the worm and to hunt it down and claim our glory. But we were falling behind. We had already left too late. And then ahead of us, adrift, sinking, at peril. An innocent that we stopped to save, and we rescued him, and we fell further behind. But hope was not lost. We got to the shores where the worm was terrorizing everyone, breaking house, home, cliffside. The mighty Simone transformed into a giant octopus.
Nudge, nudge. And the god of trickery.
Mighty Simone, the god of trickery, transformed into a giant octopus and blinded the waters with her fell ink. Patient Whisper, wielding both psychic dagger and fierce sharp punches, dealt many a blow against the worm.
PW air punching in the background with harpoon hands.
And then the mighty Nailin, who fell to the might of the worm and its skin melting acid. She kept throwing dagger after dagger after dagger, but it wasn't enough. And the mighty Califern, who perished, held down the worm and knocked him, arm wrestled it, and made it unable to move freely. Her sacrifice was not in vain, for I punched a hole clear through its body, tearing it in two, and we bring forth the tooth of this great beast. I hold up the tooth with my mighty muscles.
I would say,
We have slain the beast.
Give me an athletics check to see how well that goes. To highlight your muscles.
Under D20.
Nice. Tirza gives you a big hug, Silver. Pats you on the back. And clicks, and a silver horn is brought to you. Like an animal's antler horn, but in silver. They present it to you. This glory is rewarded. And I understand some fell for this. She takes out this cloak embroidered with patterns of these Borear, these ram folk, four-legged travelers. She presents it as well. Give your wisdom to who gets these. So this is a silver horn of Valhalla and a cloak of protection.
Clarifying if that horn is for blowing or drinking.
It is a blowing horn.
I remember this horn.
In that case, keep your fang and always know Glorium celebrates its heroes. And she blows a different horn, and the area is filled with slain and roasted beast, mead galore, as a feast ensues. She grabs Silver by the hand and says, "Drink with me!"
I do. Although there will be a point where Silver will be like, "Hail the victorious dead!"
They go, "Victorious dead!"
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, the PW looks around and Warforged at all like the food and drink. It's just like.
There is oil.
And go to the special Warforged only area with our own drinks. That's
the effects of the horn. Since you were present, there would be. So there's like various types. Pure synthetic, then some really great made from the bones of many dead things. A little smattering.
Get something small batch with a robot with a mustache on the cover.
Yeah. Perfect.
Simone would not be enjoying the festivities. She would instead be looking through the crowd to see if she sees someone that she recognizes, expecting to see a reincarnation of her friends.
They should be easy to find, Simone. They will be the only two people getting into a fight.
Give me a perception check.
Perception check. Click the slow dice. That is, I believe, 11 plus 8. Plus. Yeah, 19.
Okay. To the crowd, going to and fro, the partying, the dancing, several garments have been thrown off. There's an area where competitors are fighting naked, and you don't see anyone who looks like your two friends. And behind you hear a voice of, who are you looking for?
What's it to ya?
Oh, I just looked kind of sad. You see, it's Kai.
I am sad. I'm always sad. I'm looking for my friends.
I mean, hopefully they've made it to Isgard. They might be in Valhalla.
Well, maybe.
That's what people say to me too. They always say, "Don't worry, your mom, your dad, your brother, your cousin, your baby brother. They died in glorious battle. I have a spot where it's good to be sad.
Can you take me there?
Yeah.
Okay. She'll put her hand up
And she
to
takes
hold my
it
hand.
and kind of starts
Yeah.
walking you away. So we're just at the party. Anything silver patient?
PW is enjoying his hipster oil at the moment. It's-
Silver's going to kind of like enjoy the party, but also be telling a lot of stories about things that Nayland and Califern did. Amazing things that they did. Like Califern commanded legions of flies. They might have been the same fly, but technically legions.
Amazing. So many whats.
Yep.
I go, sad to see her go. And people drinking more in with you.
PW is starting a sketch. It's a sketch of the tiny bowls that we got right before we left. It fits only like one grape.
And then back over Simone. You sit there, and it kind of takes you to this pool. Very small, and it's like a tiny little waterfall. It looks kind of like maybe it was made, and there's even looks like various somehow preserved beast guts that are used to as tubes to make it flow.
Hell yeah.
And he kind of strokes it a little bit and whispers like a silent prayer. Or soft prayer, rather. Goes, You certainly have a lot of tricks. You fight well.
Thank you. I try my best to be brave when I can.
Good. That is how to be in Glorium. So close to the world of gods.
Is that what makes you happy?
No.
Me neither.
Find it in other ways, I guess. And let me do the three of you give me a perception check.
13.
6. It's a natural 1. I'm distracted.
It is a 15.
15. 15. Patient, you feel gusts of wind coming from the wrong direction. You look, and you can just see a large shadow land. A sound of leathery wings retract a few 100 feet away. Simone. There's a thump as you look, and the pale lights around show red scales. It's a 10-foot beast with leathery wings and long horns. Looks at you, growls as fire begins to emanate from inside its mouth. What is just Simone's reaction as this thing lands? This dragon.
Okay, Simone is going to...
She's looking for a straight up emotional reaction at this moment.
Yeah, she's gonna just like look up and not really scream, but like look to Kai and just like, oh, is this person here because they're sad too?
Kai kind of looks like uh-oh. Not good.
Are
And
you sad too, little buddy?
give me initiative.
Shit. Okay.
And all involved can give me this.
Oh. What's it gonna count this as, a 14 or a 20? It counted it as a 20. Of
Alright,
course I
but-
roll well on something pointless.
Yeah. Patient and silver 2, please.
Okay.
14.
Okay. In the case, it goes into strike, but Simone, you get to go first.
All right. Damn right I do. Okay. Let me see here. Let me see if I'm stupid. A dragon's a creature, right?
It is.
All right. So this is stupid. All right. I'm gonna cast Confusion
Okay.
on its area. I've never done this before, but I think I need a wisdom save of 16.
That's a natural 1.
Fuck yeah. Okay, each creature, blah, 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 must succeed on the throw, blah, blah. An effective target can't take reactions and must roll a d10 at the start of each of its turns to determine its behavior for that turn.
Nice.
Sick. And it is a concentration spell, and I don't think I can use movement. Or can I? I can, but I might. Would
It's close enough where it looks like an
Confusion-
op attack would. I don't think Confusion
Okay.
takes away reactions.
it wouldn't take it place. I don't think so, no. Okay, so then I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna stand there and be like, I'm gonna. The way this is gonna look is like Simone's gonna do like a really weird like dance and like move her arms around so that she looks crazy. So that's why it's confused, and that's it.
Okay. Silver and Patient, you hear an enormous roar coming from the distance. And Silver, it is your turn.
So I can't see the dragon.
It's
Just hear
200
it?
feet. So I think you just hear from where it would come from.
I'm gonna pass off my drink and be like, "Excuse me a moment," and I'm gonna run towards the sound with all action dashes 80 feet of my movement.
Okay, 80. Noted. And okay, Simone, at the start of its turn, it's given the D10. That is a 4. What happens?
The creature doesn't move or take actions this turn.
Okay, kind of. Patient whispers.
Hold on, time out. It says at the end of each of its turns, it can make a wisdom saving throw. If it succeeds, this effect ends for that target. Sorry.
Okay, 12. Looks like that fails, right?
That fails, yeah. Sorry.
All right, Patient.
PW continues drinking his drink.
After you
And
hear
then
the roar.
starts.
Oh.
Yeah, I hear the roar, and it's just like you can see like just a hunch and a sigh, robot sigh. Ugh. Continue drinking the drink, and then start running in the direction that the noise came in. And it's bonus action dash for 60 feet, and then action dash for another 60 feet for I guess 120 feet
Nice.
while drinking. So.
Sticking the oil. Gung, 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 gung.
As he runs, he's shouting out, "Whatever it is, we will not pay for it."
Okay. In that case, a roar that echoes across this place carries a meaning. Simone, little blasphemer, you will be my dinner. And that is what the two of you hear, Base Kelly and Naylan. Knowing Simone is a friend of yours, and something threatens as you awaken on two beds in a nearby cottage. And it is each of your turns.
Wait, I'm sorry. Can you say what we heard one more time?
I'm not ready, but if you want to bring in Nayland, that's cool.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm just not ready.
Okay. So as a reminder to everyone, please have your characters ready to go for this game because it can happen next second. Remember that. Please have them good to go. So Naylan, you hear Simone, blasphemer. You will be my dinner tonight.
And I am familiar with this name. Do I have memory?
Yeah, you recognize as a friend, someone you cared about, like something deep affecting your affections towards them.
Okay, great. I will hold on, let me get my setup here straighted. Okay. I will Jump out of the bed that I'm in, and I'm running towards the noise.
Very good. Leaving like some type of sleeping body there that did not wake up.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not threatening anybody that I consider a friend.
Very good. All right. You push through, and what's your total movement to push yourself?
I can run 70.
70 feet. Okay, so with your dash.
Yes.
Okay, so this is actually 60 feet closer, which brings you to a total of 130. Which works. And then
If I'm not there yet, I would spend a starlight step to get further.
okay,
Another
what's
30
that?
feet.
Another
30.
30. Okay, perfect. That gets you 160. As PW, you can sort of see this gray form running that has the form of Naylin.
If we get close enough, you would see PW glance over and then glance forward and then glance back immediately. It's you again.
All right. Simone!
All right. Wait. Okay. So, did the dragon say that, or another entity?
Do you speak Draconic?
No.
You did not hear this. You just heard a roar.
Come from this dragon?
Yeah.
Rad. Okay. And if I move, I'm still provoking an op attack.
Yeah, because there's no actions this turn, not this round, unfortunately. So it would get
Okay.
its reaction.
All right. Simone is going to yell out, "Kai, do something, you idiot!"
You look. Kai is gone.
Son of a bitch.
And then
Well-
you could action disengage if you wanted to.
Okay. Action, disengage, and kind of try and get far away, but enough that I'm still using my spell, which has a range of 90 feet.
Okay. So you go 30 feet away, just scampering away from this red growling thing. And then we got Silver.
Another 80 feet.
All right. You've just caught up with the Naylin.
Naylin?
Hi. Do I know you?
Is this? I know you're using the image of the Naylin that we started with, but is this the same Naylin?
Yes, you would probably see some slight cosmetic difference. Maybe she has some different tattoos. Most notably, she carries a spear.
Okay. Yeah. It's Silver. Long story short, multiple universe stuff.
Okay, I mean, that name sounds right. I think, is Simone okay? I don't know who that is, but I know that she's in trouble.
Yeah. No. Sounding not okay.
Right. Okay, well, keep going.
All right, Simone. This time the dragon on the D10 is getting another 4. So it
As
does
nothing. Hua, 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 hua.
And that is an 18 on its save.
May I rest in peace? Yeah, that's a save.
Okay, so fusion ends for it.
Yeah.
Patient Whispers.
I sprint past Silver and the Naylin.
Absolutely. What's the total you go again? Like 100.
So 30, I think it's 120.
Okay. So Once you hit 200, which is 80 feet, you would be within 60 feet of the dragon.
Can I see it menacing Simone?
Yes.
I'm going to aim at the dragon, and I'm going to yell out,
So you're 60.
"Whatever the crow did, it was not actually her fault," and I will shoot it.
Okay.
Ooh, does a 28 do it?
That hits, yeah.
Simone close enough to count as
Now she just
flank or
backed
sneak
up.
attack? No, okay. Then it is a straight 6 psychic damage for the first shot. And then I will see if it noticed.
Kind of looks, seems to see you.
Good. When it makes eye contact, I shoot again.
Nice.
Oh, it is a 13 unless it needs to be better.
It does.
Okay. Then it's a 16.
That will still miss, unfortunately.
Fire over its head.
Scales. Then Naylin.
I will continue dashing forward 70.
Okay. So what's your base speed?
35.
35. Okay. So after you do your regular movement, that'll bring me within 65 feet.
Okay.
If you want to dash again, that's fine. I just wanted to let you know.
Yeah. With my dash, could I get within 10 of Simone? I don't know where Simone is.
No.
Okay, alrighty. And I'm sorry, mentally I was still catching up. What do I see before me?
Actually, I do this right. Yeah, actually, you'll be within 5 feet of Simone if you dash.
Okay, great. So I'll complete my dash, and I'm just going to I raise my hand, and I'm just going to bonus action cast Conjure Cover in front of this figure that I seem to instinctively know as Simone. So the ground around you, 15-foot length, rises up to give Simone cover, and small creatures who hunker down have 3/4 cover behind this wall.
Okay.
And that's all I'll do for now, because I don't know what in the hell's going on.
You got it. But you do see a large red dragon.
Great, this little wall, helpful, love it. I'm committed. I did it.
Perfect. Then Simone.
Okay. Let's see here. Can it still see me?
I don't think it's full cover, so it.
3/4
yes.
cover.
Yeah, so yes.
Okay. I am going to cast blindness and deafness on this target.
Love it.
I'm 30 feet away.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. That is a con save of 16. Come on! And I'm going for blindness.
Okay. Yeah, 22.
Christ. Okay,
It shakes off the magic. Roars again.
I'm gonna Cry. I'm gonna just keep hightailing it. 30 feet.
All right, another 30 feet.
And that's all.
Silver.
How close am I with 40 feet?
60 feet.
Okay, then I will do another 40 for another action dash. And just be like, did you have to go so far away from the party, Simone?
I was sad.
I'm sorry. Don't cry, please. That's my turn.
All right. It beats its wings and takes into the air and comes 30 feet above Nayland and Simone and breathes down a rain of fire. I need dexterity saving throws.
I have a question. I have Warcaster as a feat. You could use your reaction, blah blah blah, to cast a spell, right? But if I already cast it on my previous turn, I can't use it.
That's when you get an
right?
opportunity attack. So that's if you're melee.
I'll go fuck myself. All right, it was a dex saving throw.
Yes.
27.
Perfect. We can't all be gods.
27, that'll make it.
Mine's not rolling. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, baby. Why? I believe it's a 3.
Okay.
Yep, it's a 3.
Is that fair? So, Nayland, you pass, taking 34 fire damage.
Oh, God.
And Simone, it comes down for 69 fire damage.
Hey, yo.
Nice. I'm dead.
Oh,
You're
no!
at 0.
Yeah, I only have
Assume you
60
said nice as you
HPs.
burned. Yeah.
Yeah. And it will stay there. Patient.
I watched Simone immolated in front of us. Is it just hovering in the air above?
Yeah.
Is it hovering more than 60 feet in the air above?
No.
I raise my arm and I shoot again.
Okay. Are you going to steady aim or?
Yeah, I will steady aim and stay in place.
Got it.
For a 17.
Oh, that's going to miss.
Oh, then I will add in another psychic dice
All right.
for 1. For 18.
That hits.
Thank God.
Hell yeah.
Let's need a little bit.
Ridiculous. And then, yeah, I do get sneak attack because I had advantage. For a total of 18 psychic damage.
Very good.
Pow! And then I stand there looking up at it, and I'm just menacing it.
Nayland.
I will, I'm not even looking. I'm just sort of like speaking out of the corner of my mouth, and I'll just say, in the direction of Simone, I'll be like, get up, Grandma. I'm not in the mood for rotisserie. And I'm going to do a healing word. And let's see. So you get 7 points of HP. And then I think in the recesses of my mind, I may have experience with dragons of a kind, and I have a feeling that in the past, speaking Celestial has worked with them. So I'm gonna try speaking Celestial. I don't know if it'll work.
Okay.
but in my dragon experience, it has.
see.
So I'm just gonna try speaking in Celestial. What is your business with these creatures? Why are you hurting them? I just got here.
It doesn't seem to understand you.
Shit. All right, I'm assuming, was that an action?
No.
Okay, great. I see this guy shooting at him. I will. Oh, do we think? I'm just gonna try. Do we think Radiant is gonna work on a dragon? I don't know. I'm gonna shoot it with my phaser, which is really just Sacred Flame. So Dex save 14.
All right. Take out the weapon. Let it go. 15.
Okay. Skata. That's it.
All right. So it flaps. Simone.
All right. Let me look. Hang on. Shoot. I'm gonna go for another blind. Go for a blind. That's a 16. Come on.
Con save. 17.
Shit. You don't frighten me. And that's it.
Amazing. Silver.
Molly.
Muted.
No, I was running back from doing the laundry. So how high up in the air is it?
30.
30. Okay. Could PW give me a boost if I run and jump off of him?
I would serve as a platform. I have an inch spare height that I could gain very quickly, now that I no longer need to be shorter.
Yeah, I would let PW add their strength score to your jumping prowess.
Could I maybe help with my dexterity instead of my noodle arms?
How would you do that?
I don't know how much do I have for jumping.
My suggestion was I could catch and then spin, like my waist rotates,
Okay.
like slingshot throw.
Yeah, I could do that. Could let the dex score add for that. So what's your strength score there, Silver?
20.
20. Yeah, so 20 is your jumping, kind of your static jumping. But doesn't it go vertical? And then what's your dex score there, patient?
+5
What's the score?
or 20.
20. Of course, yeah. My bad. And so, yeah, that would theoretically be able to do that. So you can move and kind of get into that. And if PW would have to use their action to do that on their turn, but then you'd be able to. I'll say this: if you want to, you can drop your initiative to after the dragon to do the combo move with patient without hindrance. If you two
Okay.
would
I will
like
do
to
that
Okay.
because I will be the human bullet.
Okay, so that permanently drops it.
I will spin you like a slingshot.
Human bullet.
Which
Double bullet, but
makes it the dragon's turn. Okay, the breath does not recharge. And it's going to come down and with its claw try to grab Simone. So I need an athletics check, Simone.
Noted.
Perfect. 10.
Okay, gets a 19 as it grapples you. And then it will attempt to go up 25 feet. So it was only 5 up, so 30 feet total off the ground with you. That's at least going to give Naylin an op.
I love ops. Okay, great. Okay. $18?
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. Hold on, I'm forgetting how to play this class. I don't actually think anything cool happens on this op, though. Okay. Okay, but that's 10 piercing.
Okay. Then we have the Silver Impatient combo move.
You see a high-pitched whining noise of his waist, like rotator, as he spins around.
Silver runs. Silver tucks in, jumps into Patient's arms, and then whoosh, flies at the dragon.
Out of my hands.
All right. You get within range, you get a good punch in if you want. Or several punches.
Well, that's 12.
It rolls with Simone.
That's a 15.
Keeps rolling as you kind of arc over the dragon. Woo! You just have the 2 attacks.
I think
Issue mid-air action surge, yeah.
I'm pretty sure my brute force is relying on if I hit,
Yeah.
and I didn't hit.
With that. We'll land.
Can I still latch on to the dragon?
You've had to grapple with one of your attacks. You take 12 bludgeoning with your landing.
Trying to aim for a cabbage cart in the distance.
I superhero land, but I hear some cracking of my bones.
Oh!
I'm too old for this.
Alright, we'll finish the round. Patient!
That used my action, correct? So now I don't have a bonus action.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd have your bonus action.
Okay, so I use my bonus action to shoot upwards without giving myself steady aim.
Nice.
Oh, for an 11.
Will not do it. Naylin.
How far up?
30 total.
I'll just keep chucking, I guess. Okay, my lowest 16.
That's going to miss.
Okay, and then the other 2 were over 20.
Okay. Just one deflects. The other 2 find their sweet spot.
Okay, so 17 piercing.
Okay. And with that, top the round. End of the session. We're in for tonight. And watching, thank you so much. And we'll come back to the insanity next week.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.